Hey guys, today we're taking you inside our 80s era laundry room makeover.
And trust us, this tiny space had way more surprises than we expected once we started tearing into it.
Stick around because this transformation turned out better than we imagined.
So let's get into it.
This is the smallest laundry room ever. And we say this because none of the walls can be expanded any further.
I already replaced the dryer timer and then the dryer broke down again.
This set had been here for many years and it was time to get a new one. We thought this was going to be a quick paint refresh with some new appliances. We started off this DIY by measuring the space, and this is when we found out our first surprise.
We were shocked that our 80s home couldn't house modern appliances in the same way. We had to do something, so we just took the old stuff out.
We figured clearing everything out would help us to see the space a little better. These were good wood cabinets, and even though they didn't fit in our space, we knew someone else could use them. We removed each piece so that it could be resold on Facebook Marketplace. Okay guys, the old cabinets are down and this laundry room is officially a blank canvas. So we connected with Home Cabinets to help us design the perfect setup for our small space. What we truly appreciate is how easy they make the whole process. Every style, every finish, and every size is right in front of you. We love how easy it is to use their free design service. It's simple. We sent in our room measurements, shared a few inspiration pics, and their design team created a custom layout. They show you 3D renderings, recommend cabinet styles, and all the pieces you need so that you can order with confidence. And for DIYers like us, you know that kind of support is priceless. If you're planning a kitchen, laundry room, or any cabinet upgrade, take advantage of their free design service. It saves time, money, and helps your project come out looking clean and professional. Home Cabinets are sturdy, shipped fast, and designed for real DIYers. Stay to the end to see what we picked out and how it transformed this room.
Now we have to find a new washer and dryer for our family and make sure they will work with our design.
We considered a washer and dryer combo for space saving, but with a multi-generation family of 5, that wasn't going to logistically work out. We were looking for the largest capacity washer and dryer that could fit in our space.
Because of our small laundry room, we realized that we're going to have to get an appliance set that's stackable.
These new machines were way bigger and had more tech features than my mom was used to. We found a unit that can be stacked. It had all the features we liked, like an ultra-fresh venting system in the washer. And the washing machine had controls for the dryer that was going to be on top. We really appreciate thoughtful innovation.
We really like this set, but now we have a new challenge. The new washer's electrical cord will not reach the only outlet in the laundry room, so we have to make an outlet closer to the back wall. We decided to update the 80s outlet and box while installing a new one. We're doing this because it's not recommended to plug a large appliance into a power strip. And for your dryer, here's a tip. Make sure the cord on your dryer matches the prongs in your laundry room.
Now that we're in it, we just decided to update all of the electrical. That includes the switch and the light. We wanted to get as much done as we could before the appliances were delivered.
That's why it's the smallest.
We have to do the back.
Okay.
We wanted to make sure the dryer vent was clear since we're putting a whole new system in. It's a little weird that the exhaust vent is right by the AC unit, but now we know for future reference. We kept thinking of all these little things that needed to be done right before the appliances were delivered. Our 80s home has smaller doors, so we had to take off the hinges just to get all the appliances in. Mom was curious to see if that big washer and dryer set was really going to fit in that small space. Once they were in, we had to take our final measurements to double check our design and to make any last minute changes.
One change was that we had to switch out our light fixture because it was too long.
I'm so glad we found that out before we ordered our cabinets.
You know what? We ended up liking the new one better. Another change that we didn't expect was that the drain hose was too short to reach the standpipe. So we found another way to extend it and we bought longer washing machine hoses.
All these modifications got us thinking how we can cover this area of the laundry room in the future. Also, do me a favor, be sure to subscribe to the channel. And a special thanks to all of you who have given us super thanks. We really appreciate it and it helps our channel to grow.
Our cabinets shipped quickly and were intact. We checked each box to make sure they were ready to assemble.
We were so excited because this was our first time building cabinets.
This part with the double panel, and you have this one that has one.
We took our time so we could learn as we go and to share with others in the future. The funny thing is that it took longer than expected because we learned a lot of things as we went. The first lesson we learned is that the instructions that come in the boxes do not help. We had to watch installation videos for every piece. Another lesson is that ready to assemble cabinets don't always fit together perfectly.
Be prepared to make adjustments on individual pieces to make them fit. You want to make sure that it goes all the way down past this mark right here. You want it to go past this mark right here because you have to slide the back panel through this whole entire back section. So we didn't do that on, I think, every last one of these. So we're gonna have to take off the back little part right here. We're gonna have to take those off and use a mallet to push it all the way down in there. Because I thought it was in, because it felt like it was in.
You gotta clear
But you
these
have to
grooves.
clear this part right here. Another lesson is the height of your doorway matters when dealing with small spaces. So we had to disassemble the entire cabinet and cut each piece to fit it into the laundry room.
Now it was time to select our cabinet hardware. We wanted to match the trim of the washer and dryer and the door hardware. We always look for one that can fit both of our hands. And we try them out because some have like sharp edges or just don't really feel nice to our hands when you're pulling them. And we also like longer handles for upper cabinets.
Our next challenge was installing the pulls. So this is 1.5. See that it's 5 1/16. 5 32nd inch. It's pretty easy. The main thing is to make sure that they're straight.
The hardware looked great on the cabinets, but before putting them back into the laundry room, we made an executive decision to cut down the kick space at the bottom of the cabinet. We didn't want any problems getting this back in. We only had a few inches to work with so that the other cabinets would still fit over the washer and dryer.
Okay, push it. Push it right. I gotta thank my daughter for helping me pull this cabinet in both times. She's always been a great DIY helper. Okay, push. 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 We got it in, and this time it fit. So now we're gonna build the rolling trays.
We have some fire.
Right here, you push it down. Now you can pull it out.
The rolling trays are pretty easy to build, but this upper cabinet, this gave us a lot of challenges. The front frame of this cabinet was cut wrong, but we didn't know that at first. We tried so many times to make it fit. Finally, we spoke to home cabinet support and they walked us through getting a new frame. So that meant we had to disassemble it again. We totally ditched the written instructions and just went with what support told us. And this time we built it starting with the frame first. Then we built the box around that.
Knowing what to do and having the right parts makes it a lot easier. Something else that was unexpected was we didn't realize we would have to customize the side panel to fit our hoses.
We were almost at the finish line. Our son helped us to lift the top cabinet up so that we could secure it with the cabinet connectors.
Everything was in place and I installed the rolling trays. So guys, we're finally done with this laundry room makeover.
Thank you to Home Cabinets for helping us transform our laundry room.
So come on, let's take a look.
We want to show you what we've done. We have our pantry cabinet, and I love how tall it is. It has 2 sections here, and we went with the sliding drawers. So that is so nice. We're going to be using that for putting our supplies on. And the extra shelves we put here at the bottom. This is where I'm probably going to put my dryer sheets and things I can just pull out when I need them and then put them back in. And since we don't really have counter space with this setup, we got these collapsible laundry baskets, and we're gonna put them right here. That's how our setup is going to be. And then we can close them out with a slow close.
Yes, that's one of the things I like, is the fact that we have these slow close door hinges. These are nice.
And these come with every home cabinet. So the kids won't be slamming all of the doors. And then we have the upper cabinet that we're gonna use for storage. These are our new washer and dryers that we picked out, and we love them for our family. And one of the things that we really like about this unit is that you can control the dryer from down here.
Where the washer machine is.
Where the wash machine is, yeah, for this level. So for my mom and for the shorter people that may not be able to reach up here, that is great. Let's take a look at all the things that were updated in the room. Hubby did the new lighting. It's much, much brighter in here. And the lighting comes with a remote control where we can put a timer in. So just walking in the laundry room, the light will come on.
We updated the switch.
We've updated our switch. We've updated the
door handles
for the pantry and to this bathroom that we need to update as well. And then we've painted the entire space, and we gave the vent a little refresh.
The only update that we have left is to cover up this area right here, because we want to make sure that it looks nice when you're looking this way. We're going to think of something creative for this area, and if you have any ideas, let us know in the comment section. We appreciate you.
So guys, we thank you for being on this journey with us.
We really hope that this project gave you ideas for your next DIY project. So if you like this video,
make sure you give us a thumbs up,
share with your family and friends, and subscribe to the channel. And as always, remember,
you can DIY too.
We'll see you in the next video.
Bye-bye.